If you're planning a trip to Key West, get ready to discover one of the most paradisiacal destinations in the United States. It's the last island of the Florida Keys, located at the southernmost point of the country, just 90 miles from Cuba. It's a magical place filled with crystal clear waters, lively bars, unforgettable sunsets, and a unique atmosphere that perfectly blends the Caribbean with American charm. In this guide, I'll give you 15 essential tips to enjoy Key West to the fullest and plan your trip perfectly. The first tip is about how to get to Key West. The island is about 160 miles from Miami, and the drive there is considered one of the most beautiful road trips in the world. The Overseas Highway, which connects all the islands, crosses breathtaking bridges over the ocean and offers views that will leave you speechless. The drive takes around 4 hours, and it's absolutely worth it. A great tip is to rent your car directly at Miami International Airport, the main airport in the region. That way, you avoid paying for taxis or transfers to your hotel and save time. Booking online in advance is always much cheaper and guarantees your vehicle. And don't forget to use the price comparison link we've shared. It checks all major car rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. The second tip is about where to stay in Key West. The best area is the Old Town, which is the historic center of the city, where most attractions, restaurants, and bars are located. It's a charming area full of colorful Victorian houses, art galleries, and local boutiques, perfect for exploring on foot. Another great option is Duval Street, the main street in Key West, famous for its lively nightlife and great accommodation options. We've created a custom map showing the best areas and hotels we recommend based on our own stays. And we've included the link and QR code to make your planning easier. The third tip is about the main tourist attractions. Start with the southernmost point, the iconic monument marking the southernmost point of the continental United States. It's a must for photos. Visit the Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum, where the writer lived and wrote some of his masterpieces. Another must-see spot is the Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park, which combines history, nature trails, and a lovely beach. Admission costs about $8. And of course, you can't miss watching the sunset at Mallory Square, one of the most famous in the world, always accompanied by street performers and live music. But don't worry, in the video description and through the QR code, you'll find the link to the website where we always buy our tickets and tours at the lowest prices. It's the largest tour website in the world and has almost everything there: attraction tickets, tours, and excursions to nearby cities and must-see places, all at the best prices. You can pay in any currency and save on conversion fees. They even offer free tours that are excellent. And remember, through that same link, you'll also find everything you need to organize your entire trip at the lowest cost: travel SIM cards, travel insurance for half the usual price, attraction tickets, great hotels. We've stayed in ourselves, cheap car rentals, and a global travel account to carry money while paying fewer fees. All the links already include automatic discounts, which we keep updated. So save and use that page to make your trip much easier. The fourth tip is about boat and snorkeling tours, which are among the top experiences in Key West. You can take a catamaran sunset cruise, which costs around $70 per person, and it's truly one of the most memorable experiences of your trip. There are also snorkeling and scuba diving tours that take you to colorful coral reefs and historical shipwrecks. The fifth tip is about the beaches. Even though Key West doesn't have long stretches of sand like Miami, the beaches here are beautiful, with turquoise waters and great spots for swimming. The best ones are Fort Zachary Taylor Beach, perfect for swimming and snorkeling; Smathers Beach, the most famous one with good facilities, sunbeds, umbrellas, and water sports; and Higgs Beach, quieter and with a beautiful pier for photos. The sixth tip is about Duval Street, the soul of Key West. This street is where everything happens. It's full of bars, restaurants, local shops, and art galleries. One of the most iconic spots is Sloppy Joe's Bar, which was Ernest Hemingway's favorite hangout. Another great one is the Green Parrot, known for its live music and laid-back vibe. The seventh tip is about restaurants. The food scene in Key West is delicious, with a strong Caribbean influence. You have to try conch fritters, a typical local dish made with sea snail, and the world-famous key lime pie, the most traditional dessert in Florida. Great places to eat include Blue Heaven, an outdoor tropical restaurant serving fantastic dishes, and Latitudes, located on a private island, ideal for a romantic dinner at sunset. Expect to spend around $30 per person for a meal. The eighth tip is about day trips and excursions. A great idea is to explore nearby islands like Marathon and Isla Morada, located along the way to Key West. They offer stunning beaches and great restaurants. Another amazing experience is taking a boat or seaplane to the Dry Tortugas National Park, about 70 miles off the coast. It's home to a historic fort and some of the clearest waters in Florida. The tour costs around $250, including transportation. The ninth tip is about shopping. Key West has charming little shops in the historic center, selling local crafts, beachwear, and souvenirs. The best area for shopping is Duval Street, but for local products and fresh food, check out the Key West Farmers Market, where you'll find tropical fruits, artisanal items, and local delicacies. The 10th tip is about the weather. Key West has a tropical climate year-round. Summer, from June to September, is hot and humid, with temperatures around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter, from December to March, is milder, averaging 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The best time to visit is between December and May, when the weather is drier and more pleasant. The 11th tip is about travel insurance. It's not mandatory to enter the United States, but it's highly recommended since healthcare here is extremely expensive. A good travel insurance plan costs around $30 and covers medical emergencies, accidents, and luggage loss. The 12th tip is about how long to stay. The ideal is to spend at least 3 or 4 days in Key West to enjoy the beaches, the boat tours, and the nightlife without rushing. The 13th tip is about parking. The streets in the historic center are narrow and have limited parking spaces. Parking is paid almost everywhere, costing around $3 per hour. And there are private lots near the main attractions. The 14th tip is about accommodation costs. Key West is a relatively expensive destination, especially in high season. A good hotel in the central area costs around $180 per night, but you can find simpler options from $120 nearby. It's highly recommended to book in advance since hotels fill up quickly. And the 15th tip is about the vibe of the city. Key West is the kind of place where time seems to slow down. Everything happens calmly and joyfully. People ride bikes, the sunsets are celebrated every day, and the tropical island atmosphere makes everyone fall in love. If you enjoyed these tips, like the video and subscribe to our channel to keep traveling more and better around the world. Thank you so much and have a great trip.